Hey everyone, it is Kim Barnes-Jefferson here, squad leader of the Fab Fit Squad, and I am so excited that you are here to join in the challenge. Today is day one, so we're going to do a little housekeeping and then we're going to dive into all the good stuff. So before we get started, some of you guys know who I am and some of you don't. So for those of you who don't know me, I am a healthy living interventionist and I work with women to break up with the diet mindset so that you can live a life of balance, power, and harmony. Okay, so I really want you guys to really open your brains, get comfortable, get confident that you can get shit done, that you are able to make choices, make anything happen in your life that you want to happen. Okay, so for those of you who are in the challenge, you get an email every single day for the next 5 days starting at 9 a.m. And in that email, it's going to give you one simple thing that you can do each day to build your confidence and feel more free in your body. The exercise should probably take you anywhere from about 15 to 20 minutes each day. And then every day at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to come live and give you a little bit more in-depth conversation around today's topic. So that's how it's really going to work. And then also on these lives, I want it to be interactive. So I want you guys to ask me questions. I want you to be able to ask me anything, and if for some reason you're not able to attend that live, feel free to hop into my Facebook group, ask me the question there, and I'll answer it live here on camera. So for all of you guys who joined in, thank you so much. It's so great to see so many of you here live. I think maybe because today is a holiday here in Massachusetts, but hey, I'm really excited that you guys are here. So negative self-talk, who doesn't do it? I don't think there's a person around that doesn't beat themselves up about something, about anything that you do that you think you should be doing better. We all do it. I mean, we're all guilty of it. The big thing is that, is it going to stop? 100%? Probably not. And I would be lying to you if I told you that. What I'm looking for you to do is recognize it and then catch yourself when you're in that loop. So that when you start down that blah, 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 I should be doing this, I should be doing that, oh my God, I suck, I'm this, I'm that you're like, hold on, pump the brake, and let's regroup. Let's figure out a way to get down this negative spiral. And so one of the best ways I know how to do is there's a woman by the name of Byron Katie. And she has written this book, and it's called The Work. I know, creative title. It's called The Work. And it basically, if you're stuck in a spiral, it asks you 4 questions that really help make you feel like when you're going through that negative stuff in your head, that you're just like, I am crazy. I am getting all worked up, getting all cuckoo, and I can't answer these questions. So the basic question is it true? And it's a yes or no answer. There's no, but what happened was, it's yes or no. You answer the question and it says, is it true? So whatever it says, if you says, I'm 2 tons of fun, I'm a fat tub of lard, I can't ever grow a business, I can't ever, whatever you say you can't do, through the work, you say, is it true? Yes or no? All right. So if you say to yourself, you're still in that negative place and you say, yeah, I'm totally what I just said I was. Then it says, okay, what evidence do you have? Evidence that you have. And I'm talking I want you to think about if you are presenting a case to the court and they said, so what evidence do you have, Miss Jefferson? And you would have to present that. What is the evidence that you have? And so many times you'll start to realize and be like, yeah, I don't really have any evidence. I don't really have anything that's going to prove that what I said about myself is absolutely true. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's true. All right? So, one of the biggest things is it takes action. And so many times, I know I was guilty of this, is that, you read about the law of attraction, you feel about people manifesting things, and I just thought, all I have to do is think about what I want, and I'm going to get it. And not so much. You have to put action. So if you are looking in the mirror and you're saying, well, my shoulders aren't this, and my stomach's not that, and my butt's not that, and blah, 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 I always have to come back and say, what actions are you taking? What action did you take to increase the size of your shoulders? What actions did you take to decrease the size of your stomach? What actions did you take to eat better today? Because just like the universe, I like to match action with my clients. So I like to think of it as a chess game. You give, I give. You give, I give. And it just proves that you're in it. That I'm not the only person pushing the sled up the hill. That you're running up the hill just with me and we're partners. And that's how it works. You need to show the action. Because you can't just be like taking all the information and not doing anything with it. You have to take the information and do something with it. Now, do you have to take in all the information and do every single thing possible? No. I want you to think about baby steps. Where are you? Because that's where the negative spiral starts, is that we start with this list and we're like, oh my God, I got to do all this. And you can't. So I always say to people, pick what you can. You know, Arthur Ashe has a quote that says, start where you are, do what you can. So I always say to people, be honest. Where are you? And come up with what your non-negotiables are. For me, my non-negotiable is I have to move 30 minutes a day. Did I say I have to kick my own ass 30 minutes a day? Did I have to say I have to go beast mode 30 minutes a day? No, I said I have to move 30 minutes a day. And that 30 minutes can be going for a walk. This morning was really busy for me this morning, but I'm like, you know what? I can at least get in a quick walk. And that's what I did. And that was it. Tomorrow's going to be a different day. But today, all I could commit to is a walk. Now, if I didn't go for that walk, we all know what happens. Later in the day, like, oh man, I should have, blah, 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 blah. And you start beating yourself up. And all it was a simple 30 minutes. That's it. We all got 30 minutes. We can all budget in 30 minutes to get that done. And then the other thing I like to do when, you know, that whole self-talk is that we all need a cheerleader, right? Who doesn't like a cheerleader? And so what I do is I post around my house Post-it notes. And they're cheerleading. It's like whatever I'm working on, whatever my goal is, I look at it and it's like, you know what? I put quotes, I put anything that, just like during the day when you're just having that like low period, that you can just totally pop up and be like, you know what? I got this. I can do this. And I want you to think about, what can you post around your house? What can you post in your car? And it's not weird. I want you to be like, it's not weird. To stop with the judgment. It's what you need to get your goals, right? Who doesn't want to hit their goals? So you're going to do what you need to do that. And, you know, I want you to, if you're someone who's like really down in the dumps and someone who's really struggling with this negative mindset, what I want you to do is, I want you to write yourself a letter as if you were writing the letter from one of your best friends, from one of your biggest mentors, from one of your biggest cheerleaders. And I want you to write that down. And I want you to see yourself through their eyes. And if that's hard for you, I want you to flip it around and I want you to ask someone, say, hey, you know, could you write me a letter about, you know, what it is that you like about me? Because I'll tell you, we beat ourselves up way more than we would ever tell someone else. And if someone said to us what we say to ourselves, we wouldn't be friends anymore. We would be pissed off. We would be like, dirty word, dirty word, dirty word. We're not any friends anymore. And then we would stomp off, right? So I want you to think about asking that friend to say that, because sometimes when you are in that downward spiral, sometimes you need to read that letter to yourself to be like, you know what? I do got stuff going on. I am better than I think I am. And you know what? No one's better than you. Everyone has their own thing that they're good at. And there's a rare person who's good at everything. So if you know that person, applaud them, because they're like a unicorn. It's like a mythical creature. Most of us, we got our silos. We got our lanes that we're good in. And if you stay in your lane and you rock that lane, awesome. I want you to think about athletes. You know, Tom Brady, New England Patriot, for those of you who are not from New England. He's really good at football, but he's really athletic. And I bet you he could be good at any other sport if he decided to be good at it. But he picked his lane. He picked football. And football is what he is going to be best known for. You know, we see those other, you know, back in the day, you know, you had Deion Sanders, he played both football and baseball. You know, Michael Jordan tried to do the same thing, but they were okay at one sport, but they were better at the other sport. So pick your lane and be cool with it. Be confident in that one lane that you pick. And just lastly, focus on your potential. Like I said, not everyone is great at everything, but if you say, I'm on my way, I'm not great at this yet, because you're not going to be great at everything. Pick your zone of genius and be happy with that. I can't bake. I'm okay with it. I'm awesome that I can't bake, because that's just not my zone of genius. But I can cook. Am I Martha Stewart? No. I'm not going to have my own chicken coop out in the back. And I'm not going to grow my own vegetables out back. I rely on the grocery store to get that stuff and the farmer's market. But that's what I am. And I'm comfortable and confident in that. So it's all about feeling free, comfortable, and confident in what you can do right now, and then decide what you want to do later. I wasn't that good of a cook back in the day, and I focused on it. But I knew that I never wanted to get to that level where I'm like, oh, Kim's a gourmet chef. No. I wanted to be able to say, I look forward to my food, and I'm not bored with it. That I can't, I'm not eating the same thing because that's all I can cook. So I'm going to end today because I just don't want to take too much of your time. But the challenge is still going on. So if you're new and you're like, what the heck is she talking about? Feel free to go over to the link bit.ly/freebody5day and hop in, and every single day you'll get an email. You'll have me here live, and have a fabulous Monday, and I'll talk to you soon.